Competition not one. You in the desert, dead thirsty up against the hot sun. Okay. I can break it down like
on the list, on the roster.
Did we dance
just
around
heard the baby.
Trump? Did we dance around the Trump?
Trump. Yeah, we throw it to Trump. Trump impeachment.
I think we danced around that for a little bit. Me, I don't think it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I let you draw it up because when we was into this, obviously we had polar opinions. But at least you actually have more of the details me going into it, and I had to look into it a little bit more and see that they're looking into these this Joe Biden and his son, whatever they did in another country, on another soil, this, that, and the third. But they trying to impeach him, Donald Trump, for telling that president of that company, look into that situation.
He said that company.
Yes.
But they are companies.
Yeah, shit. America's a company. You know what I'm saying? If we really look at it, and clear our view.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's tell it straight. Let's tell it the way the people know.
Hey, go ahead. You take that. I think you better than that.
Okay. All right. So the impeachable offense, I'm going to just chop it all up because there's so much to the story, right? Mm-hmm. But let's just keep it about the impeachment. Mm-hmm. The impeachment stands on the grounds that our United States president called another country, that country being Ukraine, called their president, and on that phone call with that president, asked him to investigate Joe Biden and his son because his son received some money on behalf of a company. Actually, the company received the money. He never received the money.
Right.
But because he's on the board of that company, Trump is asking for this country to then look into not only the son, but also Joe Biden, because Joe Biden got a prosecutor on a case that happened with his son involved.
Right.
He got him taken off, right? So with that being said, the grounds is that you can't tell another country to do something against our own native people and your own Native American, right? But also, I hate that I use those two words together, not Native American, but somebody who is
from America
in the government of the United States.
Gotcha.
Okay? In the same breath, he's also the top running mate. He's also the top Democratic running mate for the upcoming election. Well, that's what the argument is. The argument is that he's going against somebody who's probably the most popular candidate to give him any type of competition in the upcoming election.
That could give him the top competition, you think?
Well, as of right now, as of what the polls say right now, it's still early, still got a year, right? But he's the top candidate.
Polls is toilet paper. Like they can't tell me how the consensus of the country feel right now when it ain't even been no vote yet. That's the media.
So let's just talk about the impeachment then.
Right. No, cool. Right. Cool. No, but got you. But it draws me to my point, though that we actually talking about this is because I feel like the only reason that this impeachment is even coming out is because they have no candidate that can compete against him. Not one. You could try to paint it up and make it sound like Joe Biden can't compete against him. He can't. Maybe Trump.
So you're saying that the Democrats is behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fully.
Oh, that's interesting.
Fully.
Okay.
Fully. Because like we said, when you watched it, I listened to the whole tape. Listen to the whole phone call, and all I said, I listened to it and said, "You can't prove nothing from this. You can't prove nothing from this. You know who this person is. You know who this person is." And they're having a conversation, and the way that this man talks, the way that he talks broken English all the time. He go from talking about this to talking about this, and don't put nobody's name in it. Certain ways that you look at it and be like, if you really looking at it like, if you just exclude the fact that we know that he's on the phone with this guy, and this, that, and we know the deepest, you looking at it like, what did he do? What did he do? He told him, look at some shit that happened in your country. Hey, yo.
But it's against somebody that's in your own government.
Joe Biden in the government no more.
Yes, he is. He's running for.
He ain't do nothing since
he's
Barack
running
sat.
for president.
Yeah, he ain't do nothing since Barack took a seat.
Ones, you know.
What he done did since Barack took a seat? What he did since Barack took a seat?
Something.
No, but I'm being real. What he did since Barack took it. Why do we need to lean our vote to Joe Biden?
But that's not the point. You're
No.
about
But they said no. But all this wraps into it almost is like promotion. Like they want to put him in that, be that seat to go against him. And I'm looking at him like, no, not him. What he did. But then I look at the whole. Spectrum
there's
across.
nobody to go against if he gets impeached.
No, he's not gonna get impeached. That's
Right,
why.
so you made that up in your mind.
No, listen. This is why I love having a conversation with you, because we polar and we stand by our stance, but we also go by what we know and also by a little bit how we feel. Yo, a lot of people don't even know that Bill Clinton got impeached. Didn't he get impeached?
Yes.
What he got impeached? What, with 2 months left in his sentence as president? If the same shit happened, and he get impeached with 3 months into the next election, what difference does it make? They already doing some super dirty shit behind the curtains anyway that we don't need to worry.
So you think if he does make it to the election, he's gonna lose the election?
Who? Donald Trump?
Yeah.
He's gonna win again. He's going 8.
So why would
he's
he be
doing
worried
8?
about?
He's doing 8.
Okay.
You said why? But why? You said why?
But why would he be worried about Joe Biden then?
Because he's the person that stood next to Barack, and Joe Biden could start talking and start trying to draw that Barack love from some people some kind of way.
So
you
agree that he can become the top candidate then?
No. He could sour the grass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could sour the pool just by saying dumb shit. But just Donald Trump is just going ahead doing shit that he has the power to do. Beforehand, he has the power to do what he did.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't. Not in that seat.
Why not?
In that seat, you are violating. You are violating exactly, and not necessarily. It's not like in constitutional law that he's violating something, right? Specifically,
right?
But you cannot call on another government to investigate somebody in your government. You can't do that. And he did it twice.
But it wasn't
That's a new thing. He didn't only ask Ukraine to do it, he also asked China to do it. And now they pulled up the phone calls from that, and it was on a secret server. Meaning that they moved it to a completely different secure server. Because they're trying to hide it, bro. Come on.
Not the phone call. They're not trying to hide it.
They are trying to find the phone call. That's what they moved to the server. The phone call conversation. He asked China to do the same thing.
Yeah. In my best Donald Trump voice.
And sent people to make sure they was doing it.
News. Fake news. Anything. Yo, they not talking. No, the one thing they talking about more about that phone call. I know.
Oh,
yo,
man.
they talking more about this phone call than they talking about the pool of candidates. That's because the pool of candidates ain't shit. Yo,
that's his
like
whole
for real.
MO. That's
like
funny
for
you said that. That's his whole MO.
No.
That is his whole MO. Donald
that?
Trump
How's
as
that
president.
his MO if
Donald
it's nobody
Trump
to
as
vote for?
president is for people. The whole time he's been president, his job through his Twitter feed and his live conferences before he gets on the helicopter, all that shit where he comes out and talks to the press, that's all to keep you on the latest thing that he says out of his mouth instead of shit that he been doing that's still going on. That's the whole thing. Keep you on your feet. Something new every day. Oh, this person said this about me. Fuck this person. Who the hell is they? You know, who the hell are they? That's what he's been doing since his campaign.
He's the Godfather.
He's been doing that shit since his campaign.
The Godfather. The Godfather. I do what I want. Yo,
That's
you're
funny.
fired. Yo, you're fired. Yo, like for real. Yo, this the thing.
That's why him being president is such a joke. But that's a whole other topic.
But it's a joke.
Now they're impeaching him. Did you hear what Barack Obama had to say about it?
Don't really care. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't hear what he had to say, but enlighten me. Make me laugh.
I'm gonna paraphrase it. I only heard it once. But I heard him. He was basically going down the line of all the most memorable offenses that Donald Trump has done as far as things that he said. You know, like being degradatory to women, but you wait until now to try to impeach him. But you know, basically like the Republicans and the Democrats basically like held back on trying to get the impeachment going through. You let all this shit rock up until now. You know, you ain't seen.
That's what the Republicans saying.
But
right?
he really wasn't saying that. He wasn't holding the Democrats responsible. So let me apologize for that mistake. What he was doing was talking about the Republicans for backing him through all these things that he had done. Like they stayed quiet. They didn't say nothing about it. So,
This dude, he's run, he done ran mad businesses. He done ran some in the ground. He done ran some of them up. He's running this country like it's a business.
it is a business though.
Because it is a business. So why are you mad when the boss is doing shit that you just mad of? Because you're an employee.
Because there's still a role. You're the head of a land with people. You know what I'm saying? Same thing.
Same thing.
Corporation. Right?
Same thing. That's
But
why
there's still very fine lines on where you can stand on certain things. And he's just going way the hell over there. And he's been doing that.
We having a conversation about the head of McDonald's having a meeting with Burger King, Wendy's.
Okay. That's true too.
Like,
In a sense, that's true too. But there's a lot else involved. There's military. There's, a lot of things involved.
we got
There's a lot of things
They put
involved.
MSG inside their burgers.
You almost saying...
I just be want people to just look at the other side. Like, just look at the other side of thinking. Like, the other wall of thinking, the realm of thinking.
You're almost saying the government has been hijacked.
It's been hijacked.
Well...
We know that.
I mean, I don't give it... I understand the government and what it means. Meaning that I'm on the side of, like, it's really just a corporation that's trying to make money. As
Facts.
you said before, right?
Facts.
And because of that, people like us suffer. People that look like us suffer in the government.
Very
So
true.
I'm not pro-government at all. But I do have, like, a novice level of understanding, like, how it works.
Mm-hmm.
And how you're supposed to at least conduct yourself. Every president up until now has done some shady things. But this guy is just completely, like he just came out of nowhere. He's not even a politician. So when I'm saying, like, in the realm of what you're saying, he just does what he wants. You can't do that as a president. And other presidents have been stopped from doing a lot of the shit that he's been doing and carrying on with. So has the government been hijacked?
When?
The Watergate scandal, like, people were forced to resign, like, you know what I'm saying?
He was still acting like an asshole. Theodore Roosevelt, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that was like, yeah, come on, man.
That was Richard Nixon.
Yeah. I mean, no, we could go through mad presidents that did mad crazy shit, but you're human.
But at that time, they had sound backing from people in the government that was going the same way, like people in the Republican and Democrats. What I'm saying, he is so, like, non-politically correct that it's almost like, how do you have somebody like this as a president? It's not even almost
I agree
like
with you on that.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Like, you know what I mean? I definitely agree with you on that. But that's...
And so now that Mueller has proven, now we're kind of going off topic, but now since Mueller has proven that there was Russian meddling in the election, has our government been hijacked? Has our government, here's my question, has our government been hijacked from people who are not just the good old boys? Like, is Trump being backed by people who are outside of the people that's at the round table?
Yes. Guaranteed.
So our government has been hijacked.
He picks people.
Their government has been hijacked.
Contestants for his show. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a reason
He
why
picks contestants for a show.
Think about...
No, you know what
I'm saying?
That's a good line.
Like, for real, like, it's like, just the way he moves is just like, I look at him like I look at him and I think about what May said, I do what you do like I'm doing it for TV. And I think about Donald Trump.
Right.
I do what I'm doing like I'm doing it for TV. People, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta answer your question.
Right.
That's how big I am. I'm that big. You ask me a question, I'm gonna tell you
whatever I want.
I told you ask him a question. Was you asking me? You still asking me a question? I said talk to him. He a gangster. That's gangster shit. I'm like, that's gangster shit. And I'm looking like people like, yo, y'all really like looking at this shit like, yo, he's gonna do another 8. Why? It don't even got nothing to do with votes. People try to say, yo, everybody coming like, and nah, I ain't gonna give nobody no more props. Like people I've listened to, yo, you need to get out there and vote. You know what I'm saying? Our ancestors fought for this right to vote. Do y'all know it was people that was fighting not to vote too? Like it's both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm being dead serious. Like for real. Like that's all people promote to you. Yo, people fought for our right to vote. Yeah, but it was another side that was like, nah, fuck that. And I'm on that side because I'm like, wow, yo, what we voting in? We don't even got rights in this place. But we gonna vote? The reason that this dude won wasn't even because of that people didn't all go, the popular vote. Yo, that he won based on electoral votes. Something that's from years ago. So we still dealing with a political system that's built from so many decades ago. So how we gonna feel like he won? More people went out and put their vote in for Hillary Clinton to win. More people went to the thing and said her to win. More people, way more people. He won based on the electoral college. I don't even understand that. That's something setting up. That's something they setting up. We live over here.
System, though.
Yeah, but
the electoral college.
But look, the places that get the most votes, like these little white county, and like, yo, why do y'all get mad votes?
Because they got prisons.
Yo, man, small.
Because they got prisons in their counties.
You making an excuse for it? No, the reason
that's a fact.
No, the reason somebody should win.
The number of people that lives in your county.
You ever went through a voting thing when you was in school? The person who won, right, was the person who got the most votes, right?
Yes.
All right, then why are we dressing up and making it more than that?
Because that's the political system.
That's my problem. And that's why I'm like, yo, y'all looking, it's a deep and rooted problem. If the more people go, if everybody go and say this person, but this person won over these certain places, how they win? Like, why do you get more votes? And why always come down to Florida and play? Like, why? Why? Those places don't got the most people in it.
It don't come down. It don't.
They don't. How do people? The places that got the smallest amount of people get the most electoral votes.
Florida is huge. What are you talking about?
No, but Florida's huge, but it's not a big city. It's not a.
It does.
It's not New York City. It's not Chicago. It's not Los Angeles.
Those are one cities within the state. Florida has Miami, Orlando, Tallahassee, which has a lot of people. Jacksonville has a substantial amount of people. So they get more electoral votes. They got mad people in they shit.
It's more people.
But they also got small counties.
Right? We don't get more electoral. Look at the electoral.
They also got small counties.
That shit.
New York is a big state too.
So are you arguing me that the electoral? So you saying
New
electoral
York
college
is
is right?
too, but
So
most of the people are Republican.
So you're saying electoral college is right?
I'm saying outside of New York City, most of the people in New York City in New York State are Republican. So
well, I'm asking about the electoral college and the principles that is that however they set that bullshit up. I mean, I could go back into a book and look at it and it's still wrong. That's the only thing I'm arguing. That's the only thing I'm saying about. That's why it brings me back to
But we're talking about impeachment. So when you talk about impeachment, you have to talk about the art of impeaching, which is all under one political system, and these are the rules of that political system. What?
And I'm gonna watch this man do another term.
All right. So he's not gonna get impeached. Boom. You got it.
That's just my opinion.
I'm still undecided on it. I believe that the man behind the curtain has another person at play, maybe, possibly, unless it's Trump for 8. If it is Trump for 8, it's crazy that he's going to go into this next 4, or this next 5, really, because he still got another year, doing the shit that he's doing at year 3. And that's what I'm saying on it.
I don't pay this nigga no motherfucking mind. Like for real. I just try to live my life based on the circumstances of how they already set it up. Y'all ready to get it popping, let me know. What else we say? Y'all ready to get it popping? Let me know. What else we say?
So I think right now, I think we should probably take a break. Come back with another 2 topics. Take like a 10-minute break, and we'll bring it back on the live. Let me see. Let me actually look at the viewership. Because I'm pretty sure most people gonna watch this later.
Let's see how many people watching it.
All right, we got one person.
Did they ask any questions? Did they say anything?
Oh, my partner said he loving the pod already. Shout out to my boy Rodney. What's up, RJ in Atlanta? Yeah, represent for your boy. He said he liking the podcast. All right. I'm sorry, but y'all gotta turn y'all phone sideways. I'm sorry that it has to be like that. I should have been said that. But yo, turn your phone sideways, man. You know what I'm saying?
Get the full optic view.
And enjoy this.
Let me see. Is anybody saying something on my joint? Let me see. Any positive, kind words or opinions? Let's see. Oh, a lot of people waved. Wow.
Word. Let me see.
Man. Oh, my shit ended. We ended it?
No.
When did I end it? I ain't ended it.
My shit's still going.
Oh, my shit is still going.
Okay, cool.
Yo, I had about 13 people walk in the room though and check it out.
That's dope.
Should I stop it?
Yo, I don't know
stop
how to
recording?
pin. I don't know how to pin something.
I don't know how to pin nothing either.
All right. So yeah. So to my followers, we gonna get out of here for like, let's say like maybe 15 minutes. We're gonna come back, get the notification, tune in, and if you're watching this on the broadcast that happens for the next 24 hours, we appreciate you tuning in. It's Let's Break It Down. We're coming back with 2 more topics, and we out of here for the first show. You heard?
Competition not one. You in the desert, dead thirsty up against the hot sun. Okay, I could break it down like. Okay, I could break it down like whatever you want.